You're listening to Sad Boy Podcast.
Yeah, Sad Boy Podcast.
Welcome back to the next episode of the Sad Boy Podcast.
Welcome back.
So we just had our orientation this past weekend, and I'd like to say it went really well.
Yes, it actually did. We were psychics. We knew that it was going to go well. You put out into the world whatever energy you want, and the world will give it back. So we said that it was going to go really well, so it went really well.
Usually our events actually go pretty well, except for that one beach event that I planned. And
is this shade that you're throwing?
I didn't go myself either.
Oh.
No one went.
So it was an event that was planned, but no one showed up.
Exactly. I think the only reason is that there was a heat wave, and everyone else is busy anyways, so...
I think we did something the previous day.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, you know.
A lot of things happened this past, maybe...
few months.
Week, but okay.
Okay, yes, this past week. Right, yeah. So, the orientation. I apologize to all the new members that I didn't talk to, because there was a party the night before.
So I hosted a birthday party the night before.
It was non-SALT though. So
it was non-SALT, so no TFTIs. All your TFTIs are now illegal. I'm sorry.
Yes, we will call the police on you. Our resident SALT police officer, Christopher Loy, who's not with us because he's busy.
He was also a host, so no TFTIs.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the SALT police officer?
Yeah, he calls himself the SALT police officer.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyways, the reason why Russell did not talk to a lot of the new members, he was very drunk that night.
So back in the first episode when I said that I don't get as drunk as often, everything kind of backfired on me on that night.
He did. He got really drunk.
So I said no one's ever seen me drunk, but that night I think everyone saw me drunk, and they all have photographic proof.
Yes.
That I was drunk.
There's a silver bag involved. And I'm not sure if I would post this picture ever, but how I'll describe it is he was sitting in front of a car with a silver bag to his face. That's why he's now the god of silver bags.
So what happened was they started the party in the evening, and then I showed up pretty late. I showed up around 10:30 because I was just feeding my cat. So by the time I showed up, I actually didn't eat dinner yet. But the moment I saw Lucas, the first thing he said to me was, "You're here. You got to catch up." And he started pouring me shots immediately.
Yes.
So that night on an empty stomach, I'm pretty sure I had whiskey, bourbon, scotch, vodka, beer, sake, soju. Rum.
Oh, I was gonna say that was the 7 deadly alcohols, but there was 8.
Okay, so now there's 8 deadly alcohols.
There's 8 deadly alcohols
that I had in my stomach. So obviously, because it's a non-SALT event, we're gonna kind of not go into much detail about it. But basically, for me and Lucas, the whole night, I think we remembered maybe 5 minutes of it, and then for 2 hours it went blank, and then remembered maybe another minute of the event, and then it went blank again.
Yes. I can't confirm I was there. I was also not there. I don't remember much about what happened either. But I also was not drunk.
Throughout the whole party, I think I saw Lucas for a maximum of 5 minutes, and then I was elsewhere. Everyone I saw was 5 minutes only.
Until at the end of the night where I found him outside the Airbnb.
I was already on the ground.
He was on the ground. He was gone. He was donezo.
Yeah, so Lucas kept saying that he was sober the whole time, but then yesterday he kept saying that he was actually still drunk, and he didn't remember that when he was walking me to my car, he looked me in the eyes, and he was very serious, and he's like, "Can you message me when you're home, please?"
He did not message me when he was home.
I did not, because our friend Amanda actually had to drive me back to my house, and she took my car away from me. And I somehow ended up in my room, and I'm pretty sure I knocked out the moment I got inside. I even ignored my cat. I didn't acknowledge her at all.
Wow, that's rude.
I was dead, and every few hours I would like wake up because I wanted to puke.
And so what happened the day after was the orientation.
Yes, and that is why I was dead.
Okay. I see.
I only talked to like the people that I knew, so that's why I'm very sorry that I didn't talk to like the new members. I really wanted to.
I also apologize for him because I technically did do the same thing. So I did talk to some people. I
talked to some of you.
I think.
But I was very out of it.
So for those who are not aware, we went to a ping pong bar called Spin. It's on the west end of downtown Toronto. It's actually not a bad place. I don't remember how much it was, but it was actually pretty fun.
It was $10.
It was pretty fun for me, at least.
So Lucas is actually pretty good at ping pong. He tried to hustle someone, and then he got destroyed right after. Good job, Elena. He's very sad about this. I
was actually very sad after that happened. I think I was crying. Well, I wasn't crying. I was mentally crying.
He was broken inside again.
I was broken inside again. That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
But we were very thankful that a lot of you came out. It was actually pretty fun despite us being dead. Shout out to the other admins for helping us.
Thanks for coming.
And I'll see you next time. Set up everything, and yeah, it was a fun event.
It was a great event. It was really great.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a lot more events coming up. I think we might have a Halloween party.
I was told that was in the talks.
It's in the talks. We also have something for Christmas in the talks. But yeah, we have quite a few stuff working out right now. But yeah,
I'm very excited to see what will happen in terms of what will happen for SALT.
I'm curious, actually. I'm actually very curious. I've been here since the beginning, so.
Okay.
Beginning of time.
No, you weren't.
Okay, speaking of like beginning of, actually, yeah, it was.
No, you weren't.
We were both there.
Oh.
When everything started.
I am the beginning.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, but we were both there. So that actually reminded me of something that happened back then when we first created the SALT Facebook group. So there's a time in our history where I kicked Lucas out of the group chat.
Oh, we're talking about this. I see.
It was an accident. So what happened was we were trying to figure out whether people get a notification when they're removed from a group chat, because at the time we had a lot of inactive members in the SALT Toronto group chat. So I messaged Lucas and I asked him, yo, is it okay we do an experiment? And he was totally down for it. And I told him, okay, well, I'm going to kick you out of the group chat. Let me know if you see a notification.
I did not see a notification.
No, he did not. So this group chat was part of Sal. So when I kicked him out, he just told me, oh yeah, like I didn't get a notification. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm going to add you back in now.
He was not able to add me back in.
I was not able to add him back in at all. So the moment I kicked Lucas out of the group chat, the thing was everyone in the group chat, they were like, yo, what the hell is wrong with Lucas? Why'd you kick him out? Why? Someone stop this bad man.
I don't remember if that ever happened because I was not there for it.
He was not there because he was kicked out already.
Yes, I was already kicked out.
So then Lucas went to the Facebook SALT group and he wrote, guys, it's cold outside.
This is also a day where a snowstorm happened the day before, so it was actually pretty cold and there was like a lot of snow everywhere, and it was actually
there a lot of snow?
It was a snowstorm the day before. It was cold outside.
See, I don't remember because I was at work. So when everyone started like yelling at me in the group chat, our admin at the time, Will Lin, he'll be on soon, eventually on the podcast.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So he immediately messaged me. He's like, "What'd you do?" I told him about the experiment, and I think me and him stopped working, and for the whole day we were trying to figure a way to get Lucas back in the group chat.
It was a pretty good day.
It was actually a really good day because I think it happened around like 10 a.m. or something, or 11 a.m.
Something like that.
So me and Will did no work at all.
Yep.
And we're just trying to figure out how to get you back.
Yeah. So eventually, So what actually happened? I got back in. I left the subtle agent leftovers group, and I was added back in. So that took maybe 6 hours for that to improve. So I got added back in around, let's say, 9 p.m. So I was gone pretty much for like 12 hours or so.
Weren't you gone for like a day?
I was gone since you kicked me out until like later on that night.
Oh, right, that's true.
Yes.
So when he was gone, I think we changed the Facebook group chat icon to Lucas's face.
Yeah, it was black and white, like how at funeral. This is really dark now, actually. Like the portraits are like in black and white of the person, so they put a picture of me in black and white. It's been grayscale, like I died or something.
But the thing is, like, before we changed it to that, we had like the colored version of his face. So yes. It worked out so well that when Lucas was kicked out, I made into the black and white version and just put it as the group chat photo. And then we named the group chat like South Toronto RIP Lucas.
Oh my god.
But no, he came back afterwards, and then yeah, that was one of like the funniest moments that we had in the beginning. Because I actually spent like the whole day from at work on my drive home. When I got back at home, I was still Googling how to add Lucas back in.
Those were good times.
Those were really good time. Remember how we were talking about Costco last time?
Yes.
So actually one story I forgot to talk about when I was waiting for you guys.
Oh, this story? Okay, yeah.
So,
this is yours to tell because I was not there.
You were not there. I was the only one there. So while I was waiting for Lucas and Jonathan and Amanda to like show up at Costco, I was walking around and I saw a Costco employee like in the same aisle. He's walking towards me. He was holding like, you know, like a mop or whatever. Like I think he just cleaned up something. He walked by me. It was really chill. But the moment he walked by me, all I heard was and I was like, what the hell was that? And I looked behind me. He was gone.
What do you mean? Wait, like he was gone? Like he passed
he
out?
He just ran for it.
Oh.
So it's a bit disgusting, but like, you know, when you hear someone fart, there's like, it's easy to like say whether that fart is like just air coming out or like you have to go.
Yes.
His fart was like, holy shit, I have to go.
So that's why he disappeared.
Yes, like he ran for it.
Were you near the washroom?
No, we were not.
Where were you?
I was in the TV aisle.
So the washroom was pretty close by then.
Was it? I don't know the layout of that Costco. But that guy, I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you didn't let it out before you got to the washroom.
Was he a Costco employee?
Yes, he was.
Poor guy.
Yeah, like he was just casually working in the TV aisle, and then all I heard was
would he not feel it? Like it'll be coming?
That's what. Okay, so maybe he did feel it. Maybe he was just kind of casually pretending like it was fine.
But he was mopping.
No, he was like holding the mop and everything, walking away.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I know, definitely.
Okay, so you know how like I don't know how this topic even came up for this chat right now or this podcast. So you know how like some pets, they understand English, but and then they understand like different languages, right?
Yes.
Like I think your dogs understand what, Cantonese. That's it. They can understand English.
My dogs understand Cantonese, and they also understand no.
Wait.
Yeah.
No is like a universal word, anyways. But
yeah.
Yes.
Or stop.
So my uncle's dog, it was given to him by his neighbor who's Portuguese. So his dog only understood Portuguese. So my uncle had to learn Portuguese like from scratch just to communicate with his dog. And this was in Macau, actually. So
how do you even speak Portuguese?
You just speak Portuguese.
What's the language like? I don't actually know.
It's Portuguese. I can't describe it. I don't understand Portuguese.
I have Portuguese friends, but suddenly I don't remember what Portuguese is.
Like all of a sudden.
Is it a Spanish?
It's similar to
because I know like Spanish, Portuguese, French, and everything. Like it's very similar.
Yeah, it's very similar sounding. So I think the like language to type it up is similar. So the dog can only understand Portuguese.
Oh, sorry. Amanda came over to show us something.
I am not saying that out loud.
I'm not saying that out loud.
I am not saying that out loud.
Why, Amanda? I'm not saying that out loud.
You asked what it sounds like.
That's I guess that's one way to put it.
Okay, it is, yeah.
Yes. So what she said sounds like people speak. So that's my uncle's dog, and I guess the only part the dog understands was no.
No.
But like, pets would understand the actions of that you would make. Like, you give it a treat, and it'll know.
Yeah. So like, whenever you carry like, if you hold food in my room, Tuna will know that it's food, and she will try to eat it from you.
Speaking of which, yes. So we were playing with Tuna earlier, and we took a bag of Temptations. I had a watermelon candy. If you guys all don't know, I love watermelon anything.
He loves watermelon.
Watermelon, okay. Which goes back to one time where we were at Costco. Everything always goes back to Costco, actually.
It's always Costco.
It's always Costco. So we walked by a pile of watermelons, and I'm like, are those watermelons?
But he's never bought a watermelon with me. He only bought it once with Amanda.
Yes, exactly.
And she picked it.
Yes, she picked it.
Yeah, but he doesn't buy watermelons with me.
Yeah, so I said that out loud, and Russell was like, "Did you say watermelon?"
Well, I swear, like, watermelon's from like a vine or something. Right?
It is from a vine. It's from, I don't remember what his name was, but yeah, it's from a vine.
Watermelon?
So I was like eating my watermelon candy, and the bag is similar to Temptations, and Tuna thought it was like she thought it was Temptations, like I was gonna feed her because she was like eyeing me.
She's still eyeing you.
She is eyeing me. I see. Oh, she's so cute.
Lucas actually took allergy medication this time, so
I'm not sniffling as much as this time.
Yeah, he's fine. He's totally fine.
And if I'm sniffing, I'm away from the mic, I think, so you guys would not hear it.
Yes, and we have Amanda to like kind of do pet control. That's why she's here during the recordings, just to do pet control.
Is it pet control?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only because like so the power bar for my computer is actually like on the floor, and there's been at least like 7 different occasions where I'm actually working on something, and Tuna would just walk over the power switch and just shut down everything.
My condolences.
Yeah. And she looks at me, she's like, the fuck you looking at? And I can't do anything to her. And now Amanda has to like crouch down because Tuna's actually climbing on her back. I wish there was a video of this actually.
I'll think Okay, no videos?
Oh, she said no videos.
No videos.
Alright. Eventually we'll have videos.
So yeah, it always goes back to Costco.
Yes.
Every time.
Speaking of Costco, actually, the day we went to Costco was actually the day we were looking at Staples.
Yes.
Like the actual place, not just Staples. We're not that lame.
Actually, I think that was day 1 of like when we started recording.
Yeah, because I only have one microphone in my house, so Lucas had to buy another one. So when we were at Staples, when we were walking out, you know those sliding doors?
Yes.
Lucas walked into just a glass wall.
So
he walked to like the pane of glass that's beside the actual door.
Look, so how I have an excuse for this. So
you?
Near that, yes, you were there. And, well, you're behind me.
I was behind you. I was watching it happen.
Yeah, you were watching it behind me, so you don't understand my thought process of this. So my thought process was like, there was a skid of whatever bin of items there was in front of that door. So I was like, okay, I'll just walk around to the other side of where the door was. But it wasn't a door, so I just stood there for maybe like 3 seconds. I looked up, and like, oh, it's not the door. So I moved to the side, and the door opened.
And then the lady behind us,
yes, the lady
stopped
behind
Lucas, and she's like, "Thank God you did that, or else I would have done that."
Yes, exactly. So it is not my fault. It's who puts the arrangement like that.
I don't know, but it caught you off guard.
It caught me off guard. Like how this one time, you know how there's these Dyson taps, where like on the side is the fan, and in the middle is the tap where the water comes out, and it's all censored. Everything is censored because Dyson. So Russell puts his hands to the side of where the fans are, and it was like, what? Why is there air coming out? I
was caught off guard.
He was caught off guard.
Because the thing is, like, I actually washed my hands. I was actually done using the washroom before Lucas. I was washing my hands, and I looked around to look for like the hand dryer thing. And I was like, there's none here. So what am I supposed to wipe it on? I don't see paper towels either.
Yeah.
And then Lucas comes out and he washes his hands, and I wasn't looking at him, and he was using the Dyson hand dryer thing.
Yes.
And I suddenly felt this gust of wind hitting me. I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from?
Yeah, so he pulls up beside me, and he puts his head under the air dryer, or is the tap, or the air dryer, thinking it was the tap, and it was just like air.
I was caught off guard.
He was caught off guard. It was pretty funny. I think like if we were to like post this on Instagram, it will just be a picture of the Dyson. Was this your first time using Dyson?
Was it Dyson? I actually don't even
Dyson,
know. It's
yeah.
the first time I saw that thing.
Yeah, it was Dyson. Dyson always does this kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
It's Dyson.
God damn it, Dyson.
But I love Dyson.
I'm sorry if your name is actually Dyson.
Is it not Dyson?
No, I'm sorry if someone's name is actually Dyson.
I don't think we have a Dyson in SALT.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I usually remember everyone that comes and goes in the group, but...
This is all last week, by the way. I'm pretty sure it was all last week.
No, the Costco stuff was like 2 weeks ago.
It was all 2 weeks ago, by the way.
The party and the orientation was this past week.
That was all last week, by the way.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. And then we had a board games night last night.
We did, actually. It seemed very successful. I was there for 2 minutes.
Shout out to Chloe.
Shout out to Chloe, too, for organizing. She's pretty new.
You did it, too.
Was that a pun?
Maybe. She knows I make her puns with her last name.
Wait, I did it, too, or did she did it, too?
We all did it, too.
It was very successful. I think around 20 people came out.
I think so. I need to upload the pictures soon.
I'll send you my pictures.
Because, you have pictures too?
Yeah, well, yes, because your pictures...
Sorry, we were talking and Alexa just randomly heard me.
Hi, Alexa.
Don't trigger her. They're listening. They know where we are.
Speaking of Alexa and they're listening, so if you would like say Care Bears like every time a lot, it'll just start showing you Care Bear ads.
It does. It's scary.
It is. Did it work?
It does.
I'm gonna start doing that.
So Ian, shout out to Ian. He was what were we talking about last time in the chat? I think he was talking about jewelry or something. And the next second he knew, like, he opened Instagram. He had ads for jewelry.
They're always listening.
They're always listening. The NSA, Google, Facebook, Zuckerberg.
FYI, we all have just been zucked.
We're gonna get zucked. Like, why do you think he closed down the Facebook group chats?
So because we're all listening, or he's listening.
He's finding new ways to listen to us.
Oh no!
So this is actually one thing I read where if you actually download, I think it was like some Facebook data from Facebook onto your computer and you open it, it actually records all your phone call times.
Wait, from Facebook or your actual phone?
Like Facebook actually records all your phone calls from your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't really care if they listen to me or not, because like I have no secrets.
Yes.
I'm a pretty transparent person.
Yes.
Yeah. Like in the group chats, I always talk about when I'm in the washroom.
He always talks about it in the washroom. Even so, we have a Snapchat streak of like 30, and
most of it is actually when we're in the washroom.
Most of it, it's always at least once per day. It's him on the toilet sending me a picture of the floor of the washroom.
So what I actually do at work is that every hour I usually disappear for like 15 minutes. No one asks where I go, because the previous job I had, the moment I went to the washroom once for 15 minutes, I was criticized and I was judged for being in the washroom for too long, and they wanted to send me to the hospital.
What?
Yeah. So at this new job, I'm taking advantage of this. I'm disappearing. Whether I actually need to go or not, I just go to the washroom to reply people on my phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't do that at work?
I do that at work.
Don't do that at work, by the way.
Yeah, you guys don't do it at work. I only do it because, like...
He's in the washroom.
I'm in the washroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, how did we even come to this? How did we even come to this topic? I don't even know how this topic even started.
We're gonna have to like listen back and then we'll know. And Tuna's like attacking your jacket behind you right now.
Oh no, not my jacket. Where's my
jacket? The bottom of your jacket. The jacket's like on your chair.
Okay, well there's gonna be cat hair on my jacket. Oh no.
That's fine. She's just scratching it.
No, that's not the point. If there's cat hair on it, I'm gonna be dying whenever I wear it.
When you go outside, just like, I don't know what the motion is anymore. What is it?
It's raining outside. It's the motion where you like shake your jacket to get rid of maybe like lint or hair
or cat hair.
Do you have a lint brush?
I don't know where it went.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know how we got to this washroom talk. It's because you were in the washroom using that Dyson sphere, Dyson fan.
Is life just in the washroom?
Huh.
Are lobsters sea scorpions?
Wait, where is this coming from?
Are crabs sea spiders?
Where is it? Wait, no, they have like 8 legs. They have 8 legs? 6 legs?
I don't remember how many legs I eat.
Because they're spiders.
Are we eating sea spiders?
Where is this coming from?
I don't know.
Is this meaningful conversation?
No, it's meaningless conversation.
Oh no. Okay.
Anyways, thank you for listening to this random ramble. I have no idea where this was going.
So we spent 30 minutes talking about
washrooms. And the orientation.
And the orientation. Well, thank you for coming out for the orientation. And the board games meetup the other day.
Yes.
It's very successful. You will see these photos up online, hopefully.
Soon enough.
Or
probably by the time this episode goes up.
Yes.
They'll be on Instagram.
Most likely. So stay tuned for next time. And remember, no TFTIs.
No TFTIs.